MiLaysia Fulwiley is not happy. She is not a happy individual after the all SEC teams came out, and she had some stuff to passively aggressively say uh, in social media, and you know what it's about because that's how these athletes nowadays talk. They talk in ways where none of it's verbal. It's all, well, maybe did she didn't say it, but we know what she means about it. But this is what happened. The yesterday they announced the SEC all conference teams, and let me first state this to y'all. These all conference teams are a big ass joke. They're embarrassing, in fact, because last I checked, you got two guards, a center, and two forwards. Or let's say you got four guards in the center. Let's say you got one guard, three forwards in the center. You got five players on the floor, right? Like, I think we can all agree on that. You got five players on the floor at any given time. And we're going to jump into this right now. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. Might like the video, subscribe, hit us up on the social, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, Instagram. Follow us there. Appreciate y'all support. And be sure to share this channel with everybody. But these awards just came out, and they got, I'll show it to you. I mean, might as well, because that's what we do. These are the award winners. This is the all SEC team. All right. Starting off with the player of the year was Vanderbilt's Michaela Blakes. She's absolutely killing it. Um, she's absolutely killing it. And she earned it. She's 27 points per game. Arguably, I mean, has an argument for the Naismith Player of the Year. Honestly, I think that's what they call it for women's basketball as well. But she has an argument for that without a doubt. She has an argument for National Player of the Year on everything. I mean, in every possible thing. I mean, I think what I think about Sarah Strong, but I also think that realistically, Michaela Blakes has probably been the best player in the country this year. Um, I think Sarah Strong's the best player in the country, but I think Michaela Blakes has probably been the best player this year just by her performance and what she's done and what she's meant to Vanderbilt. But she was named the player of the year. Um, Aubrey Galvin was named freshman of the year, who's a Vanderbilt teammate. Ole Miss's Cody McMahon was named newcomer of the year, while South Carolina's Raven Johnson was named defensive player of the year. And MiLaysia Fulwiley was named sixth woman of the year, with scholar athlete of the year going to Alabama's Carly Weathers. Vanderbilt head coach Shay Ralph was named coach of the year. Vandy's 27-3, 13-3 in the SEC. 27 wins are the most collected in a regular season by Vanderbilt, while it's the fifth most wins in an overall season in school history. The 13 league wins set the school record for most SEC wins in a season. So she is the first Vanderbilt head coach to win SEC Coach of the Year. Led the Commodores to the top five ranking for the first time since 2001, 2002. Now, problem with this whole thing is when you look at the all conference, like I said, last time I checked, there are five players on the floor. How in the world do you got 10 players on first team? Someone please enlighten me. Someone please enlighten me, because this is unbelievably stupid. I I don't understand. I don't understand how you can have a all conference team, first team with 10 players. I don't understand it. It's absurd. Um, and look, this isn't just an SEC thing. This seems to be a women's basketball thing. This might be a basketball thing altogether. I'm not sure. I don't remember there being 10 people on a first team. Like if I got to take a look real quick. 2025 All ACC men's basketball team. Let's see. Did they do the same crap in the men's game? I'm not sure. I'm checking. So last year you got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's wrong. Uh, huh? That's wrong. Okay, that's not it. Um, no, yeah, okay, yeah. Men's basketball, you got 5 people. Men's basketball, they do 5 because I don't know, you play with 5 players on the court. So this is clearly an inclusion thing that women do. They've made a mockery. It's a mockery of their system. They're afraid to hurt people's feelings, and I think the whole thing is a joke. You got Liv McGill from Florida, Danny Carnegie from Georgia, Clara Strack from Kentucky, Flajay Johnson, and Michaela Williams from LSU, Cody McMahon from Ole Miss, Reagan Beers from Oklahoma, Joyce Edwards from South Carolina, Madison Booker from Texas, and Michaela Blakes from Vanderbilt. That's 10 people. And then they give 10 more for second team. Jessica Timmons, Tony Morgan, Grace Slaughter, Aaliyah Chavez, Raven Johnson, Tessa Johnson, Tanaya Latson. You literally got 4 South Carolina players second team. Like, come on, man. Talisa Cooper, Rory Harmon, Nasiria, whatever, Pryor. Then you got all defensive team. Clara Strack, Madison Francis, Raven Johnson, Rory Harmon, Pryor again. All freshmen, Zakiah Johnson, Madison Francis, Aaliyah Chavez, Mia Paldo, Aubrey Galvan, and of course you got Scholar Athlete of the Year and all the player individual things. Now, ACC no different. They got 10 people on their thing. I'll do a video on that probably tomorrow to talk about Hannah Hidalgo. But MiLaysia Fulwiley is not happy about not being named all for either at the very least to the all defensive team. But my guess is she's probably more irritated that she didn't win she didn't win defensive player of the year. It's my guess. Definitely that she didn't make all defensive team, but I think that it's more than that. I'm gonna be a shit stirrer right here. I'm gonna be the shit stirrer. I'm telling you right now, so don't get mad. But she did the post on social media for which she told everybody, okay, cool. This is what she posted today on social media. Okay, cool. All right. And then she posted a bunch of pictures of her blocking shots because, I guess, according to her, blocking shots is what makes you a really good defensive player. I'm not saying she isn't a good one. I'm not gonna sit here and say I watched them enough. I watched them play, but I'm not really paying attention to how she plays defense personally. She blocks shots. She's an athlete. We all know this. She's a great athlete. And this is literally all we're watching is a bunch of block shots. Um, it's cute. I get it. Let's see what comments are saying. Or did she take the comments out? Because there are comments here. She says, "Yeah, talk to me, SEC Defensive Player of the Year." Oh, absolutely. This is about being defense. She didn't even make the conference defensive all first. She didn't make the all conference defensive team. So you're not even making the all conference team, and you're sitting here crying about being the Defensive Player of the Year. Is that Donovan Mitchell commenting on her shit? Oh, that's something Daphne Mitchell. Okay. Someone says, didn't see you when coach asked who can guard Tessa. Someone's not saying Raven deserved that award. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I think Raven Johnson really got much better this year. I don't know about her defense. They all play defense in South Carolina for the most part. But I think it's cute. This type of passive aggressiveness in how they approach it. It's weird, kind of sad if you ask me. Not for nothing. These are MiLaysia Fulwiley stats this season. She's averaging 14.1 points per game. Definitely having her best year. 3.9 rebounds, 3.5 assists. She's still shooting under 35% from three, 47.4 from the field. Overall, she has 1.4 blocks per game. That's pretty damn good for a guard. 3.1 steals per game. That's excellent. But again, there's so much more to defense than steals, and most steals are typically off ball. You're not picking people's pockets, generally speaking. Again, I'm sure she did it plenty of times, but at the same time, her numbers are double in terms of steals and double in blocks over Raven Johnson. So clearly there's some salt here. She's salty. What are y'all thoughts? I mean, for you LSU people, for you South Carolina people, I don't know. I just pointed out that she's salty. She's not happy. I think the whole system is complete trash. That you have 20 players named to the all conference teams, and it's 2 teams. Because I'll tell you this: when you look at, for example, where did I put it? I took it off, Jam. Let's see here. When you look at these teams, and I'm not expert enough on these players, but I'll tell you this: Joyce Edwards, Madison Booker, Michaela Blakes are locks. Okay. Michaela Williams and Flau'jae Johnson are not. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're not. They are not. So you can get mad at me all you want, and I'm a humongous Flau'jae fan. I keep telling people that. I just want people to believe it. They're not locks. And Reagan Beers over Aaliyah Chavez. It's definitely interesting. Chavez leads them in scoring and in assists. Beers leads them in rebounds and blocks. Chavez is having a better year than Flau'jae Johnson and Michaela Williams, quite frankly, overall. So that's a surprise to me that she's second team. She didn't make first team with 10 freaking players. Makes no sense. Doesn't make sense at all. And just looking at the stats of these other players who are on this team, okay, this one here. I mean, this is rightfully earned. Liv McGill out of Florida is averaging 22 a game. Again, I have not watched Florida play at all, so I have no idea. I genuinely have no freaking clue on them. I don't even know what their record is, to be quite honest. That's pretty bad, right? What is their record? What is their record? I'll pull up their record for y'all. They're 5-11 in conference, 18-14 overall. I mean, she's in there because she's got stats on a bad team. Clara Strack, Kentucky. What does she do this year? She is their leading scorer, leading rebounder, steals, blocks. So she leads them in 4 categories: 16-6, 10-2, 1-3, 2-6. I mean, earned. But again, is she first team or is she second team? But all this goes back to saying this, that something that's really, to me, is abundantly clear is that this is an all-inclusive situation. They want to let everyone make the team. It's kind of embarrassing to me that you would have this many players on here, but you also have MiLaysia Fulwiley having a pitch in a hissy fit on social media about not being named Defensive Player of the Year when she wasn't even named to the all-defensive team. Like, your first complaint should be about that. And you should vocalize it. You shouldn't just put pictures of you blocking shots. You should actually vocalize what you're pissed about and how it's complete bullcrap. And why isn't your head coach freaking chirping about it? Why isn't, and I don't know if she is or not. I'm looking at MiLaysia Fulwiley. I don't see anything current in terms of her commenting on this today or yesterday. Because if she had, she would have done so. It would be here. And there's articles here saying that she's taking a jab at the fact that she didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, her teammates agree, and they think she got screwed. But I also think that the fact that I'm looking at Aaliyah Chavez on second team, and I'm looking at Tanaya Latson on second team, and I'm looking at those are the two that stand out to me. Aaliyah Chavez and Tanaya Latson. I just don't think that Flau'jae and Michaela Williams did first team shit this year. I watched them play enough. Their numbers were way down. They weren't great. They haven't been great on an individual basis. They're both averaging 14 points per game or less. They haven't, again, like you can look at them right now. They have a great, great record, 26-4. But I mean, Flau'jae's averaging 4. Hell, they're not even leading the team in scoring anymore. Shit, this changed in the past week. MiLaysia Fulwiley is their leading scorer off the bench at 14-1. Flage and Michaela Williams are under 14. It's not good. They're not having the years they had last year. So not a good situation. I mean, if I'm MiLaysia Fulwiley, I'm asking why am I not on first or second team all conference? There's 20 players on this list. It's 20 players. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. Let me know what you think, because this whole thing is messy. 20 players for two teams, and you're missing Fulwiley off of the. So now I'm defending her. How is she not all conference? But more so now. But again, if you're going to complain about something, make sure you complain about it all the way. Don't just do it partially. Don't do it passive aggressively. Do it all the way. If you're pissed off you didn't make all conference. I get it. All defense player of the year. I get it. But you didn't even make. You didn't even make first. You didn't even make all defensive team. So, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Talking about come on out of the podcast. Come on now.